Look in the paddock, what are they doing? Horses eat 16 hours a day. What's 16 from 24, young lady?
It's 24 minus 16.
She wasn't paying attention.
8. Okay? 1 hour a day they're walking around doing something. The other time they're sleeping. Teach them to sleep. My horses, when you snap them somewhere, they are like you just give them a shot of something and they fall asleep immediately because they've learned, and I don't know, might be the last nap I get in a long time. I better take it and go to sleep fast. There's nothing wrong with tying your horse 3 or 4 or 5 hours. I mean, y'all go that long without drinking something, without eating something, they can too. And the more you tie your horses, the more your horses will learn to relax and learn to chill out. Every horse needs to know how to smoke a cigarette and drink sweet tea. And that's what they got to learn how to do. There is an important chemical that comes to a horse when he's chilling out. We want that brain chemical to come to our horse. What is that chemical, Kirsten?
Serotonin. No, that's dopamine.
Serotonin.
Oh, it was. Oh.
Serotonin is the chill out drug.
Oh, yeah, dopamine is happy. Serotonin is
Okay.
relaxed.
Dopamine is at the end of anxiety. Serotonin is the man. There ain't nothing better in the world than right here in a tack store. Man, this is a cowboy's Walmart. All right? So think about that. Every chemical, whether there's 3 important chemicals that we want to understand about the horse. Dopamine. Dopamine is the chemical that comes at the end of anxiety. You get dopamine every time you come off an anger or a fear or a concern or something that bothers you. When you get to the very end of that, your brain releases dopamine. And you lick your lips, you take a heavy sigh, and you go, it's over. Okay? The chemical that's pumping in your brain while all of that is bothering you is called cortisol. You don't want cortisol. Cortisol makes you uneasy. Your horse doesn't want cortisol. I don't want to get cortisol in my horse's brain. But everything that I do that creates anxiety to him is cortisol. And then serotonin is the drug that makes him sit back, smoke his cigar, drink his bourbon, and says, man, I got it made.
You went from sweet tea to bourbon, I like.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Well, I don't like horses
Depends
to
on the
drink.
horse.
But those 3 chemicals right there, they're all brain-induced chemicals. And we have I don't know how many, maybe some of you medical people know how many different chemicals there are in the brain.
Not too many.
But there's a handful of them that are doing different things. But those are the 3, once I really learned to understand them, those are the 3 that really made me successful in what I do with the horse. It's denying certain chemicals and making them overdose on the other chemicals. And it makes a big, big, big difference. Okay?